Okay, so welcome to my bathroom. I have no makeup on, and that's because this is the first section of my review of the Dr. Brand Blemish Relief Kit. I got a sample of this in one of my latest beauty boxes, and I really liked it. So I'm hoping this will be what will clear up my skin. As you can see, I have this lovely thing, a lot of dots around here, and a fair few dots on my forehead. Well, my Clarisonic seems to be doing wonderful things with my blackheads. I do still seem to be getting spots, so we'll see what happens. It's got a lot of before and after pictures on it, which probably... oh no, the camera might pick them up some. Yeah. I just know that when I used the sample, my skin felt instantly better. So this is the sample kit, or the starter kit, sorry, which has the purifying cleanser, the pore clearing gel, and the oil-free soothing lotion, which is the same as the very small tester I had, and the 75ml of cleanser, 30ml of pore clearing gel, and 50ml of the soothing lotion. So what I will say is that when I used these, I was quite surprised that this product, the middle one, the pore clearing gel, kind of hurt. But it definitely felt effective. So I guess I'm going to use these and kind of show you how instantly, hopefully, if it works the same as last time, your skin looks a bit brighter and clearer. Because this is kind of like a chemical exfoliant, which is a bit weird. So, the first thing I'm going to do is clean my face with the purifying cleanser with my Clarisonic. I'm not going to try and film that because still, you all know how to wash your face, and I'll probably splash my camera and that'll be bad for it. So I'll be back in a moment once I've done that. Okay, so I've washed my face, and as you can see it's a little bit redder. My skin normally does that a little bit, but not this much. None of these have benzoyl peroxide in, which is apparently quite drying for your skin. I'm not an expert, but I will say that my skin doesn't feel dry after using this. It doesn't have that weird squeaky feeling, and it's not as shiny as... well, it's shiny because my skin's always shiny, but it's not got that really tight plasticky stretch look. So step 2 is the pore clearing gel, which unclogs, well, clears blocked pores, clogged pores. Same thing, isn't it? So every day after cleansing with purifying cleanser, apply a thin layer over the face and neck. I have a habit of not doing my neck, which I don't know, I might continue in to save product because I don't have a problem with my neck really. I think I've had about 4 spots on my neck in my lifetime. And this is the side, it's not had a little seal on it and it's not coming off properly. Luckily I have scissors it's glued out. So this is a clear liquid, so thin layer face. Start with my forehead, and again benzoyl peroxide. So careful near the eyes, as I swipe it out like a maddie, not looking careful at all. And this is stinging a little bit, especially here, because that spot's a bit broken. Like the surface of the skin is a bit broken. Okay, so that's that. My skin gets a little bit redder. Another layer of benzoyl peroxide. So the next and last step is the oil-free soothing lotion, which is every day after applying pore clearing gel, which you apply after cleanser. Smooth a thin layer over the face and neck, and again, hydrogen peroxide. So, this is meant to refine the skin texture, provide essential hydration, and smooth your skin. And this too has a seal on it, which is hopefully going to come off properly. Not quite. Okay. Work on your seals, Dr. Brand. Really? Still not coming out? Whoa, okay, now it's coming out. Oops. So, yeah, it's normal. Moisturizer, lotiony, stuff. The last time I used this, I did find it quite soothing. So what I will say is that these have quite narrow bases. I quite like standing my products up on my cabinet. Partly it's easy to see which one's which, and partly it means that the product as you sinks down to the bottom, so you're not like shaking away and like squeezing, and I know they're squeezy tubes, but you know, it's easy to access the product. So that for me is a bit of a downside. I mean, it wobbles as soon as I touch it, it falls over. I know you can't see that because it was off camera, but I barely tapped that at all. So yeah, I'm going to do some regular updates, and yeah. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but for me, the skin looks a little bit better. My forehead looks worse, but the areas that were clear look brighter, and the areas that were spotty look aggravated. But I will probably do another update tomorrow morning, just because obviously at night your skin repairs itself, and they claim results in 2 weeks for 97% of users. So I'll probably come back in 1 week, which works out quite well because that's my exams over, and see how we're doing then. And if I don't have huge results, I'll do a 2-week one as well, just to give it a proper go at things. So I will see you soon. Okay, so it is, you know, tomorrow morning, or not really because I slept in quite badly. I don't know if you can tell, but my forehead looks a lot calmer. My cheeks in particular look a bit clearer. It doesn't, camera always makes me look spottier, so yeah, but that was just my very first update when I hardly had a chance to work. So I will be back in a week, and I will see you then. For reference, to show that I'm really doing it in a week, this is the 5th of January, so I'll either be back next Wednesday or next Thursday. Probably next Thursday actually, because next Wednesday is my last exam, and then we're going out afterwards, so see you then. Okay, so apologies, stuff came up and I'm actually filming this part on Friday, not Thursday. Really sorry. So far I would say my skin has improved. My forehead's a lot smoother, and there's still red marks, but they're fewer, and it seems to be the worst ones that are still clearing up. My chin does still have a little bit. That one's new. That's the lumpy one that was still there, it's just clearing up. But in general, my cheeks and my nose are much clearer, and it's just these two real problem areas that still have marks on them, so I'll be interested to see where we're at next week. What I have found with this is that along here on my jawline and coming up the side of my mouth has started to dry out. I say started to dry out, it felt really rough. And I've actually found that I need to use extra moisturiser. I've not been using like an extra dose of moisturiser that comes with it, because it has the same ingredients that might be the ones that are drying out my skin. So I've had samples kicking about of dry skin moisturisers, and I've just been using them. Also, this Dermalogica sample that I got from Glossybox was amazing for it. And as long as I've done that, it started to clear up. And I haven't been putting on as much extra moisturiser, and it's still feeling better. So I think it's just something your skin needs to get used to. But if you're someone that already has dry skin, make sure that you have lots of really rich moisturiser kicking about to put on, because I had greasy skin that's managed to dry mine out. But, you know, I cope with it by putting on lots of moisturiser. So I think it's best if I come back in a week to see overall results, because they said 2 weeks. So I will see you soon.